How's it going, everybody? In our next video, we're going to be taking a look at continuing our IKev2 site-to-site VPNs, where we're going to be adding a little bit of complexity. We're going to add another peer, so we're going to set up a connection from CSR2 to CSR5. This time we're going to be going in using a keyring with asymmetric keys. So in the previous video, we looked at using just a profile and specifying the authentication within inside of the profile, locally and remote. Where in this video, we're going to be taking a look at adding a keyring on CSR2 and CSR5 to get that squared away. And then we'll have multiple peers and get that squared out of the way. So CSR2 will actually have 2 entries in its crypto map, and we'll have to make some modifications with the ACL or add an additional ACL and then go through and get the rest of the configuration up and running. So let's go ahead and take a look at exactly how to get that operational. So let's take a look at all that. So I'm going to pull up Secure CRT and bring this down just a little bit. So on CSR2, that's where we're going to start. So we have our configuration up and running. If we do a show crypto IKev2 SA, we have an active connection to CSR4 via IKev2. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to global config, and I'm going to use the same I'm going to use a different profile, because you can use the same profile for multiple connections, but don't want to do that if I don't have to. Now, would you normally do this in a large scale deployment? You would, but not normally on a per connection basis. You would probably have a different profile per peering, but it's really up to you on how you want to do it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a crypto IKev2 and then the keyring, and the name of the keyring is going to be IKev2 keyring, like a type, and then we're going to hit the enter key, and then we're going to specify the peer. In this case, the peer is going to be CSR5. The peer is just a name, and then underneath here is where you specify the identity is going to be the address of 51.0.0.5 and hit the enter key, and then we're going to specify the pre-shared key is going to be local. I will specify CSR2, and the pre-shared key remote will be CSR5. I'm going to exit out of the key ring and do show run section IKev2. So far we have the key ring defined. So now I'm going to type in crypto IKev2 profile. And the profile in this case here is going to be IKev2 underscore CSR2 underscore CSR5 profile. So it's obvious who we're peering with. We're going to specify that the match address local is 21.0.0.2. The match identity remote will be address 51.0.0.5/32. And then underneath here, we're going to type in the key ring local. We're going to call the key ring name of IKev2 keyring. And then hit the enter key. And that's pretty much it. There's not much more to it than that. If we were to do show run section IKev2, it says, there's a little bit more. Authentication local is going to be pre-share, and then the authentication remote will be pre-share. Let's try that one more time. I don't mind being wrong if it makes sure that I'm doing things the right way, right? So that's how that would come into play. So we have our keyring specified. So now what we get to go do is create an ACL. I'm going to jump out of global config, IP access list extended, and I'm going to go and call this the IKev2 CSR2 underscore CSR5 ACL. I'm going to type in permit IP 172.16.1.0 0.0.0.255 to 10.5.8.0 0.0.0.255, and then a permit 10.1.0.0 0.0.255.255 to 172 21.25.0.0.0.255.255, and whoop, permit IP. I don't know if you caught what I did there, but I'll point it out anyway. Notice how I matched /24 to /24, so I didn't run into that problem again, like we did in the previous video. And then I match on /16 to /16, and then permit IP 10.1.0.0, 0.0.255.255 to 192.168.50. Actually, I just do 0.0.0.0.255.255. So there we go. So now I get to go jump out of here, and now I have to call crypto map. So crypto map is going to be CMAP, and this time it's going to be sequence number 20, IPsec ISACamp. And I'm going to say match address and scroll up to IP2 CSR2 CSR5 ACL, and I'm going to set the IP2 profile to be the IP2 CSR2 CSR5 profile. And I'm going to set the peer to be 51.0.0.5. Alright, so there we go. So now I get to go and basically do the same thing on CSR5. So do show section IKev2 and the access list and the crypto map. Crypto map. Crypto. Cool. All right. So now that we have, oh, did I miss? Okay, that's not correct. So let's go back underneath here. We're going to set no peer to this guy. That's not correct at all. Match address is going to be local to remote. Exit out crypto. Thought I could have swore I did a 20. Oh no, I definitely did not do. Let me go grab that real quick, and we'll paste that there. But I'm going to move to 20. There we go. That's set the peer to be 51.0.0.5. Match address, this guy, and set IKev2 profile to this guy. Do show run section crypto. That's better. So now I'm going to go grab Notepad again. I'm going to do show run. Let me just grab this config right here. I'll grab this line. Actually, it's already there. I just need to grab the contents of this. Actually, before I do that, do show run section access list. Make sure I have the syntax correct. Something like this. Copy and paste that in like so. And then it'll be an even /16 to /16 mapping versus /16 to /24. And then we'll go and do the IKev2 like that. We'll grab the keyring, and then we will grab the profile like so, and like so. Now that we have that all squared away for us, I'm going to bring this down just a little bit, and we're going to grab this guy right here, cut, and then paste it over here, and then grab this right here, cut, and paste, and then do the same thing over here. /16 to there. This makes it a whole lot easier to work with. They might be wondering, well, why am I doing all these extra ACL, or like these lines in the ACL if I'm not actually matching on that traffic, or pinging from that traffic? We will be. I just want to get some other, I'll be coming back and I'll be doing some testing and stuff like that just to validate that we have end-to-end connectivity. But in this case here, it's going to be CSR2. The we'll do 21.0.0.2. And we'll go 5 here and 2 here. And we'll come down here, the local will actually be 5. The remote will be 2 and 2, and then the peer will be 21002, which is correct. But then we're going to match on this ACL, will go right here, and this name here gets put right there, like so. Alright, cool. So now we have all that. I should just be able to take this config, copy, jump over to CSR5, which is not out yet. Let's go grab CSR5, bring him over here, move this guy to the end of the row because that's where he belongs at the moment. Go to global config, copy, and paste. And then we're going to type in interface do show IP route, and then we're going to do a 51.0.0.1, and then interface gig1 crypto map CMAP. That should enable that. So I'm going to go and grab Wireshark. And so if I go to here and I do ping 21.0.0.2, I see the pings, which is a great sign. Now we can see how that's going back and forth. If I go to CSR5 and I do a ping to, in this case here, 172.16.1.2, sourcing from gig2. Let's make sure that's the correct IP. Do show IP interface brief. Yep, that's the right IP. Show access list on CSR5's part. Let's see what I'm missing. Show IP access list. We matched on traffic. Excellent. Let's see why we had nothing going out. Show crypto map. We have our entries there. Oh, I wonder if it has something to do with the crypto mapping. So show IP access list. Okay, so CSR5, somehow I missed an entry. Oh! That's not good. I didn't even notice that. How come you guys didn't say anything? Okay, so we're gonna grab. I'll just grab this config and just dump it back in on 5. I should have no problem just doing that. Copy, paste. Show IP access list now, and we'll do a show crypto map. Hopefully that'll work now. And we'll try this one more time. Go back to 5, and we will try to do that ping one more time. 172 from gig2. Let's show IP interface brief. Yep, that's the correct IP. Let's try to ping one more time. Okay, so we're not even sending any messages across. Did I forget to show run interface gig2? You know what? You hot dog. Interface gig2 crypto map CMAP. Some days it doesn't pay to get out of bed. Cause my own problems sometimes. Actually, no. Sorry. That is not correct. Do show run interface gig. I already had it applied. Okay. Why is this not working then? That's really weird. I'm actually kind of perplexed. Show crypto IKev2 SA. Definitely don't have anything going on. Show run crypto map, or show run section IKev2. Did I have something backwards here? No, everything is correct. Let's check on CSR2 side. Show crypto IKev2 profile, or key ring. Show run. Whoops. Show run section IKev2. Yeah, so that's correct. Why do I have two set IKev2 profiles? Show run section crypto map. Let me go swap this out real quick. On this guy right here, I need to set the IKev2 profile to be this guy. That should fix any issues I have with 4. CSR2, let me just make sure that 4 is still working. Show crypto IKev2 SA. Yep, so ping 10.4.8.4 sourcing from gig2. Okay, that works without a problem. Let's ping 10.5.8.5 sourcing from gig2. Let's see why this is not working. Whole lot of nothing. So in this case here where I get nothing again, show IP access list. Did I goof something else again? Yep, or no. No, all that looks right. Let's see what CSR5 says. Show IP access list. Just validate that real quick. Okay, it's working. Let's see why this is not. The crypto map. Peers 21002. Profile. Access list is correct. Debug crypto IKev2. And let's try to do this again. Let's figure out why this is not working. Ping 172.16 from gig2. Getting pre-shared key. Fail to initiate SA. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because you notice that there's not even anything going across the wire yet. So, key not found. Show run section IKev2. Keyring is right there. Why would it not see that? That makes no sense at all. Getting pre-shared key from profile, key not found. But I don't need to worry about that because it's. Let's debug crypto IKev2 on this side and try to ping. Oh, it's on both sides. Okay, Control-Shift-6 on that. Show run section IKev2. Okay, we have our key ring. Pre-shared key. Keyring local. Huh. Well, I'm perplexed because normally this doesn't happen. Key not found. No, that's all right. This is weird. I've never ran into this problem before. CSR5, it's not able to find the key. This doesn't make any sense. Because the key ring is defined here. That's a pre-shared key. Okay, so I did a little bit of troubleshooting, and the basically what I ended up doing, and it's a little unusual, but and I don't completely understand why this was the determining factor, but I kind of do. So previously we were using the identity address and then 51005, for example. And what we're matching on is the identity, right? And there's a lot of flexibility built into IKEv2 that I haven't really explored due to just the fact that whether it's I'm doing it incorrectly or I haven't gone through all the little nuances of the protocol yet, I'm honestly not 100% sure. The point that I want to make though is when you match on the identity, it's like it's looking for something that I haven't provided yet. And so I was like, well, I wonder if I was to go in there and change it and say match just the address. So I did the same thing. So I matched on just the address that the traffic is coming from and not like a variable in the certificate, for example. And that's where I think it's trying to match on based off of my understanding of how all this stuff works. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, feel free to clarify or inform me or enlighten me, whatever you want to call it, in the comment section below. I'm genuinely interested in knowing what I'm doing, why that's one way is over the different than the other way. But I'm pretty sure it's because I'm not matching on a variable that's being provided. So in this particular case, when I did that pin, when I changed it on 2 and on CSR5 side, so you look right here, I went in and I changed the address to 210002. So we're matching on just the IP address. We don't care about any of the contributing information that's coming forward. And as soon as I changed it to that, the ping worked without a problem. And it was almost instantly. So we do a show crypto IP2 SA. We have an active SA in play. Show crypto IPsec SA pipe. Include peer, PKTS, and ident. We can see all the information that we're sending back and forth. So we are pretty much squared away at this point with our config. There's really not much more to it than what we've already done. So in this particular case here, the only thing left for us to test out beyond this would be to do this with ASA, which will be the next video that we do, where we're actually going to go through and take a look at how we need to do it with the ASA. It's actually not too difficult. There's a lot of little things that we're going to have to know about ASA, but I've tested all the stuff out. So any little troubleshooting that I have to do, I'm able to reference my notes, which wouldn't benefit you in any way because it's my chicken scratch. But my goal is to, if I run into a problem, provide some clarity as to what's going on. And one thing that I need to do is the stuff that I've actually demo it the exact same way that I've done it, and so that I don't run into any problems. But here we are. We're squared away. We have an active configuration and stuff like that. And go from there. With that being said, everybody, thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.